Good day everyone, most especially to our panel members. Good day po. We are the group 74 and our advisor is Miss Lovely May Prieto. The title of our research is Persuasive Language Strategies in Political Propaganda, a Discourse Analysis. The authors in this research are Miss Marian ALIPIN, Miss Shilamet ARADO, and yours truly, Ivy Gofredo. So, the problematic arise in this study is the usage of language of persuasion on a political propaganda on how the politician persuade people by the use of language itself. Second, knowing the techniques in convincing people, because we all know that there are a lot of types in different terms of propaganda. So we need to know the ways and how they're going to convince people by the use of different platforms. In this study, we have only two questions in which these research questions presents the persuasive strategies used by the politicians and how they apply in their political propaganda. This will be conducted through collecting 25 posters, slogans, signages, etc. within the national context and guided by the following two research questions. The first question is, what are the different types of persuasive strategies used in political propaganda? Through this, we can learn on how or what might be the types of persuasive strategies used in a political propaganda. As we all know that the campaign period is a very busy and a very important matter. So we need to know what are the different types of persuasive strategies being used in each propaganda. The second question is, how did the politicians use persuasive strategies in their propaganda? Or we need to know what are the ways why politicians can convince people during the campaign by the use of the different kind of propaganda or different kind of media platform. In this study also, it will be guided with the main and sub-theories to clearly understand the result of this study. The Aristotle's theory is our main theory in analyzing the persuasive composed of three pillars. The ethos, which is to attempt to establish the credentials to justify why you should be listened to. Second, the pathos, the attempt to appeal the audience's emotions. And last, the logos, attempt to present a plausible argument in logical or at least apparently logical way. The theory also of political propaganda by Harold D. Laswell is our sub-theories. The propaganda is the expression of opinions or actions carried out deliberately by individuals or groups with a view to influence the opinions or action of other individuals or groups for predetermined ends through psychological manipulation. Also, the theory of the political personality by Harold Laswell, 2009. In this theory, Laswell describes the process by which power becomes a value of first importance and the way appropriate skills in exercising power are acquired. It also includes the ethos, pathos, and logos in analyzing the persuasive strategies used in a political propaganda under the theory of Aristotle. Also, the political persuasion. Persuasion is an important aspect of communication that is used in many areas. One of the areas that apply persuasion is a political campaign speech. It uses persuasive language to promote and persuade the audience to vote the candidate of election by Ruth Wodak and Bernhard Forchner, 2017. Also, in this study, the political media discourse is also plays an important role in which the main system-forming goal of a political media discourse is a struggle for power which serves as determining factor in the choice of a strategic arsenal. Electoral materials. This may also analyzes the electoral materials produced in the last 4 weeks of campaigning by the main political parties and candidates of the Italian general elections. It focuses its attention on the forms and instruments of visual communication. one of the example of the campaigns or the platforms, such as the posters, TV ads, or even signages.
I'm Charlotte Bius ARADO. This research has a great significance in all politicians in which they can get some more ideas on how to convince people, as well as the English students who studied persuasive strategies to give knowledge about different kind of strategies, especially in political propaganda. This section of the study covers the background and views that will serve as a guide and emphasis in this study. The following are research materials, research design, procedure, data collection, and data analysis. The research materials. It has different types of propagandas, slogan, and poster. We have to collect through the different media platforms within the national context, and we have to collect 25 propagandas. The research design include a result theory and persuasive strategies that compose of the three pillars, which are ethos, pathos, and logos. And it is a discourse qualitative approach.
Procedure. First, browse in different kind of social media pages within national context. Second, the persuasive online posters or slogan containing persuasive language utterances that will be focused in searching the corpora. Third, posters containing statistical data and political propaganda posts from unauthorized social media pages will be disregarded. Fourth, download the digital posters until we have collected more than 30 campaign posters. It is sorted according to its language and length. And lastly is the utterances based on the discourse analysis introduced by Aristotle on last 12 to identify the persuasive propaganda strategies in posters. Let's proceed to data collection. First, collect through different media platforms. Second, modern media can supply to propaganda to its intended audience such as television, films, posters, handouts, music, smartphone, and etc. Third, outlining theory fits perfectly into the discussion of purposeful propaganda via online media. Data analysis. Discourse analysis to identify and analyze the persuasive language strategies used in a propaganda. Ethical consideration. First, the researcher will gather the data through the different media platforms. Second, information of the content and layout artist will be kept confidential.